I have always loved flying, and also have always loved these sim games like BeamNG on my computer. However, I have not been able to put both together in BeamNG because of my keybinds for flight. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be showing you guys how to put your keybinds onto an airplane in BeamNG.Drive. So right now, I currently have my Spectrum DXX connected to my computer right now, but this is going to work for a PlayStation controller and Xbox controller, as long as you get all of the right sensitivity settings corrected and dialed in. So first of all, we're going to take a look here. We're just going to go straight into our keybinds, into our controls. So we're not going to be going into vehicle like you regularly would for a car. You're going to be going into vehicle specific. Whenever you have mods such as an airplane mod installed, you're going to need to use this specific one so you're able to control your ailerons and rudder and elevator and stuff like that. So getting into these different parts, let's go ahead and start with the elevator down. So with my specific controller, the dead zones on each side are 17% whenever it takes that into my PC's input, which is okay. You just have to set it at that 17% mark. As you can see here on my dead zone, all of this is cut off. I also have to cut off all of this part because whenever I move my pointer down, it's still going to read all of that. So I need that marked in my dead zone. So that's why I put that to the 50% mark. You can mess with linearity if you're having some problems, but if you want regular consistency, this is the way to go at 1 linearity. You can set this also to automatic or gamepad. Automatic will automatically detect your controller input, so gamepad and automatic are going to do the same thing in this situation. So this is where it starts getting a little bit more funky. Whenever you're starting to adjust the other elevator. Whenever I switch to this input, it's going to be the exact same graph here, all of the same settings, except for invert axis. Now, this would normally make sense, but however, if you take a look at this graph, it's still going to be linear in the upwards position. Meaning, whenever you take that input, it's only going to give less and less value as you go this way. As I give an up value on my controller, obviously it's going to keep going right. But if I give a down value, it's going to be going this way. So that means if I barely move this right here, it's going to be giving the most down input. And whenever I move my joystick all the way down, it's going to be giving the least input. You can see on here, it's going to be giving a 1% input, and that is not what we want. So go ahead and set all of the graphs to be 1, 0.5, and 0.7. Make sure on the second one that you put in that it is going to be the inverted axis. And make sure you hit apply to save all of your changes. So on my controller, the dead zones are all going to be the same. So that's just the way it's made. It's made to be specific, and for some reason, the way it converts onto my PC, it's only going to have 17% dead zones on everything. That is the exterior dead zones. So all of my graphs are going to look the exact same as I switch through them. The only thing that's going to change is on the second one, is going to have the check mark on the x-axis. For all of your increase and decrease throttle, you can have those set to whatever you want. Same with your flaps. I haven't gotten to those yet because I kind of just wanted to get this video out. It's almost 1 a.m. and I still need to edit this and put this out. So those are some controls that you can use for BeamNG airplanes. I have also found that whenever you change between your rudder mode, it can break it. Once you get up in the air, you want it on direct mode, so that's going to follow your inputs exactly. But as you can see there, it sometimes will just tear off. So go ahead and just reset that and make sure it is on gradual for takeoff. And as you can see, I can just go ahead and increase this and use this as I would regularly like to. On my keyboard, I currently have the rudder button set to in, which is under my knob. You can set it to whatever key you want to. This is the one that I'm rotating. It's good to have all of your aileron and rudder and elevator set to the same direct input, that's going to be giving you the easiest inputs so they don't stick on either side. Whenever I have direct on, it's going to automatically correct back to the center position. You see, whenever I turn gradual on, I'm going to move it and it's just going to stay there. And then I have to correct it myself. And that's not super great for whenever you're trying to fly or drive in general. So there you guys go. That's how you connect your controller to your airplane in BeamNG.Drive. I hope this helps you guys because I could not find anything like